Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's built through habits, small, repeated actions that change how you show up in the world. And here's the thing, women can tell the difference between real confidence and the fake kind. Real confidence isn't loud or flashy. It's calm, steady, and magnetic. It shows up in how you move, how you speak, and how you handle yourself when things don't go your way. These 6 habits are what separate men who attract women effortlessly from men who try too hard and get nowhere. Start these tomorrow and watch how differently women respond to you. 1. Making decisions without apologizing. Confident men make decisions and stick to them. They don't second-guess themselves out loud or ask for permission when none is needed. When you're planning something, whether it's where to meet for coffee or what time works best, state it clearly and move forward. Let's meet at 7. Works better than, would 7 work for you? Or maybe 6:30. I'm flexible, whatever you want. The second option sounds uncertain and puts the decision back on her, which is exhausting. Women are attracted to men who can lead without being controlling. It's not about ignoring her input, it's about having a preference and expressing it confidently. If she suggests something different, you adjust, but you don't start from a place of uncertainty. Try this tomorrow. When someone asks you a question, answer it directly without hedging. Where should we go? Becomes, let's try that new place downtown. If she's into you, she'll appreciate that you made it easy. If she counters with another idea, consider it, but stop apologizing for having an opinion. 2. Say no without over-explaining. Here's a habit most men don't realize they need, learning to say no without justifying it to death. When you can't do something or don't want to, say, I can't make it, or that doesn't work for me, and leave it there. You don't owe anyone a detailed explanation unless they're paying your bills. Confident men understand their time and energy are valuable, and they protect both without guilt. When you over-explain, it signals insecurity, like you're afraid of disappointing someone or worried they'll think less of you. Women notice this. If you say, I can't make it Friday, I've got this thing, well, not really a thing, but I'm kind of tired and I was thinking of staying, but if you really need me to, I could probably... You just told her you don't value your own boundaries. Compare that to, can't make Friday, let's do Saturday instead. Clean, confident, respectful of your time and hers. Try it this week. Next time someone asks you to do something you don't want to do, say no clearly and suggest an alternative if appropriate. If they push back, hold your ground. Women respect men who respect themselves. 3. Maintaining eye contact during uncomfortable moments. Most men are fine with eye contact when things are going well, but the second a conversation gets awkward or tense, they look away. That's when confident men do the opposite. They hold the gaze. Whether it's a disagreement, a moment of silence, or a woman testing your reaction to something she said, maintaining steady eye contact shows you're not rattled. You're comfortable with discomfort, and that's rare. Women test this all the time, usually without realizing it. She'll say something bold or wait a beat too long to see if you'll fill the silence or break eye contact first. If you do, she reads it as insecurity. If you don't, if you just stay present and relaxed, she feels your confidence on a visceral level. Next time you're in a conversation and things get a little uncomfortable, don't look away. Don't fidget. Just stay with her. Breathe. Let the moment exist. If she holds your gaze back or smiles, you just passed a test most men fail. That moment of steady presence is more attractive than anything you could say. 4. Taking care of your appearance without obsessing. Confident men put effort into how they look, but they don't make it their whole personality. They shower, wear clothes that fit, keep their hair in check, and smell decent. That's it. They're not spending 2 hours on their hair or checking their reflection every 5 minutes. There's a middle ground between not caring at all and being vain, and that's where attraction lives. Women notice when you've clearly put in effort. Clean shoes, a shirt that fits your shoulders, trimmed facial hair if you have it. But they also notice when you're so focused on your appearance that it becomes insecurity disguised as vanity. The goal is to look put together without looking like you're trying too hard. Start with the basics: clothes that actually fit your body, a haircut that works for your age, and general grooming that says, "I care about myself." That's 90% of it. If you're walking around in shirts from 2008 that are 2 sizes too big, you're telling women you don't value yourself. Clean that up and watch what happens. 5. Listening more than you talk. Here's a habit that separates confident men from insecure ones. Listening without planning your response while the other person is still talking. Insecure men dominate conversations because they think talking makes them interesting. Confident men know that being genuinely interested in someone else is what makes you magnetic. When she's telling you something, actually listen. Don't interrupt. Don't jump in with your own story the second she pauses. Let her finish, take a beat, then respond. Women notice when you're present versus when you're just waiting for your turn to talk. And here's the magic. When you listen well, she feels heard. And that creates connection faster than any clever line ever could. Try this habit starting tomorrow. In every conversation, aim to listen 60% of the time and talk 40. Ask follow-up questions. Let silence happen. If she starts sharing more personal things or leaning in while she talks, your listening just became attraction. Most guys talk themselves out of opportunities. The rare guy who shuts up and pays attention, that's the one she remembers. 6. Moving slowly and deliberately. Confident men don't rush. They don't fidget. They don't hurry through movements, and they don't look like they're in a constant state of low-level panic. When they reach for something, they do it smoothly. When they stand up, they take their time. This calm, deliberate pace signals that you're in control of yourself, your emotions, and your environment. Nervous energy shows up in fast, jerky movements. Confident energy is slow and intentional. Next time you're out, pay attention to how you move. Are you rushing to fill silence? Fidgeting with your phone? Adjusting your shirt every 30 seconds? Slow it all down. When you pick up your drink, do it like you have all the time in the world. When you walk, don't shuffle or dart. Move with purpose, but no urgency. Women pick up on this immediately. If she starts mirroring your calm energy, sitting back instead of leaning forward nervously, you've created a vibe that feels safe and attractive. Fast movements create anxiety. Slow movements create presence. Be the guy who isn't in a hurry. These 6 habits aren't complicated, but most men never think about them. They're too busy trying to say the right thing or look impressive, when really it's these quiet, consistent actions that make the difference. Pick one habit to focus on this week. Maybe it's making decisions confidently or slowing down your movements, and start there. You don't have to master all 6 overnight. Just start. And if you want more habits like these, plus the signals that tell you she's already attracted, we've got a complete guide. Links in the description. Subscribe so you catch what's next, because we're just getting started.